Hey Ophiuchus, how's it going? Welcome to your reading. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, hello. It's good to see you. That was a weird hello, but it is good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you stick around. Let me use this one. And if you're not new here, it's very good to see you again. I love your energy. I love Ophiuchus energy. I love specifically you guys. I don't know what it is about you. I'll get that in a second. I don't know what it is. You guys are pretty cool though. And I need that. It's a nice energy, and I feel like people could need. It feels like people need your energy quite often. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna be doing your Dawn of the New Day reading. Looking at that with the Lenormand. Hold that right there. Then the Prism. Excuse me. Oh my God. Whenever I have to start talking, the burping comes. It's never there. It's never there beforehand. Excuse me. One of the Prism Oracle. If you're new here, Jesus Christ. I feel like there are probably some new people here. That's why I'm saying new so much. Or just new energy. And then your story with the Hermetic Tarot. And then one of the little wild unknown archetypes by Kim Krans. Newish on this channel, but definitely for you guys. I don't think I've done it with the Zodiacs before, so that's gonna be fun. Because you guys have, why is this one gonna fly off? The Four of Wands? What's going on? What union's got going on? What you got? You're probably at home, resting like you should be. It's a Capricorn full moon. I love that. I'm a Cap moon, so I feel alive. It's crazy, because Cap is most uncomfortable. The moon's most uncomfortable in Capricorn because it's the opposite of Cancer, where it should be natural. Definitely, give me a sec, because I feel that. Definitely been an uncomfortable kind of day. We're gonna get into your reading with Little Norman. Definitely been an uncomfortable kind of day. I've been just mad so often. There's no reason provoking it really. So maybe I feel like the moon's energy right now, just being in this sign. It's technically comfortable for me personally, because of my moon sign is being the same, but it's still kind of uncomfortable. Very lastly, what was it? There was a song. I can't remember now, so maybe it's not that important. It was right before I was coming into this. Refill. Whoever that song is by, Refill. You know the song. Can I get that song? That one randomly came to my head. So Refill, and then it made me think of Ophiuchus because of the whole tea and filling and the whole letting people vent, sort of people getting a refill of energy from you. Something about that. I don't know. Oh my God. Cards are dropping. You see what I'm saying? Just a little frustrating bit of a day. I've been kind of upset. I hope you don't mind. Because this is literally what I sell. And also if you need a license, you can let me know. Because it is legal for me, and for everyone, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyways. Hold on, I dropped a bunch of cards. Ophiuchus. And if you're at home, enjoy your favorite stuff, your favorite beverages, your favorite whatever. Enjoy yourself. This is a big self-care time. Self-care, and also, it's Capricorn, so it's the devil. It feels taboo. What's the time? I don't know. Literally 4:20. That's ugly. I hate that. That's just funny though. Let's see. What is it? What is it? The Rider? I love it. It's a 1. It's a start. It's what I was talking about with these beginnings. It's here's a start. Look at that rainbow too. 9 of Cups, self-love. Self-love, self-care. That's what the time is for. This time is for specifically. The dawn of your new day is literally confirmation of a new brand start for you. New brand? Brand new. New brand, but when I say that, it just makes me think of like how it's switched, so it just makes me feel like a switch of energy, a switch where you're no longer the workhorse. You're the one being able to, like, you're no longer holding people up. You're the one being held up. Think about that. Something starting, a brand new start. It won't stop being at the bottom. Look at the king of the cage. I don't know. Right before this, I did a love reading for the collective. And this card was coming out literally the whole time. Just on the bottom, it kept staying there. It's just very cool. It's like, I don't know, something you put a lot of effort into. I say that and look at the bottom of this deck. Confidence. How you view yourself. You've put a lot of work into. Maybe confidence is needed just because, like, it takes confidence to stand up and be like, actually, I don't want you to vent to me. I'd rather, because I feel like it's someone who's venting, or someone who is using you as a workhorse, just trying to, just in for a ride. The rainbow, I think, of the Ten of Cups, and that's a long term. But it feels like this is like they're just in for the ride. You're trying to go for a long term thing. I don't know if this makes any sense, but the first card's always. Let's see what we got with the prison. I do like that energy. Oh! And look, I'm still at the bottom. Like, it would have shifted. It should have shifted to a different card. It did not, though. Confidence. Your confidence is not shifting. Your confidence is not wavering. But look what came out. Creativity. You know what I feel with this, first of all? Look how this is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups would be like 9, the end of a cycle. This is the purple, so it's like technically the end of that rainbow cycle. You feel? Purple right here. You are coming to the end of a cycle, and you're using your creativity with it. Probably like a bright idea. This light bulb, I feel like turning the switch. Like I was saying, something's switching. You're turning the switch on. You know? Turning the switch on something. I don't know what that is, though. I can tell you this incense is purple. You can't really tell, though. And the light behind me was just purple. So, purple. All I can say is I know it's definitely royal and definitely spiritual. So, you could be royal and spiritual. You're definitely royal and spiritual. I can feel that for sure. If purple cards come up in a reading, it's most likely a signal that you're in the process of creating a deeper relationship with your intuition, higher self, or higher source. Embrace this energy and newfound connection, but remember to stay grounded and in touch with your body through acts of creativity, reconnection with the earth. Yeah. It's like what you're coming up to is going to be like heightened level of creative power, heightened level of like not creativity, not even just like in like, you know, what would you would name it, like art or drawing or some sort of creative source like that, you know, but like literally creating, like making things of yourself, doing things. Like new opportunities, financial situations, self-care, like the way that just creating something, creating a system for yourself, creating just the power. It's like an advancement. It's a whole nother level, but it's also asking you to like stay grounded within yourself, and that's what it is. It's not just like what's coming forward is a new connection with like literally your higher power. Thinking higher power, Coldplay, very good song. But higher power within you, right? And no, that's a different name. But in this power, but what is it? The feeling. But not staying, not keeping it in your imagination. I would think of like the moon and how in like the tree of life, it's like, I think it's Yesod, and that is like the imagination. Before you bring something into the imagination, you bring it down from the tree of life, you bring it down from the highest, and you bring it down to your imagination, which is represented by the symbol of the moon and Yesod. And basically that's your imagination. It's your creative space, how you're thinking in your mind, the bright ideas. And what you do is you bring that down, and you push it out of your body, use your hands, you make something, and all of a sudden your imagination is reality. You think something, you write it down, all of a sudden what you had up there is on paper. It's real. So it's asking you to actually really dive into that process of actually making what you want to do real. Libra had something like this. They were turning their dreams into reality, but that was more so like long-term goals almost, and like, I don't know, like big dreams. I can't really touch that feeling anymore because that's another reading, but what I'm feeling here, and maybe Libra's important, so maybe go watch that, but what I'm feeling here is like something you're with the one, yeah, something you're starting now, something you're working on now, and you're able to because you've taken these steps. Knight of Pentacles energy. We are 10 minutes in. We got to get to the Hermetic. I'm so sorry. I hope that makes sense. You're like creating something. So, Empress, you're literally birthing something. And there's purple again. You're literally birthing something. We'll see what's up with the cards because I can't touch it. I can't. Which means that feels it's profound. It's something that I don't even know how to like articulate really. It feels profound, whatever you're working on. And that's important. Oh, that's huge because I feel like you're so busy usually creating solutions for other people. And that's really good. That's a beautiful heart you've got. But I think you're putting that heart power onto yourself, and it's coming through in a beautiful way. That's the best I can say, but it's larger than that. What do we got? Just need one, not three, but it was the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I couldn't tell. There's a lot of pages coming around, so I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back out. If it comes back out. Wow. They're all sticking together. What's up with that? Okay. I think. Okay. The Hierophant. Straight up, straight out the gate. Major Arcana. I don't know what it is about you guys, but it seems like these starts are huge. They are major, literally like defined within the card. Like it is a major beginning. First of all, I'm seeing this 1 and I'm seeing this 5 because the Rider and the Hierophant, and that's a 6. So definitely victory. Wow. 13 minutes into Death at the bottom of the deck. It's about 14, so something balancing out, something changing. Death is a 13 too, which is 4. Hierophant's a 5. All that's 9, which is what you have here. So something's ending with the Death and the 9. Something's ending, but you're literally you're rebirthing something in the process too, because that's the 1 too. Because that's the 1, you're starting something. Something's changing the structure of something. The Hierophant, it comes out so much. It's Taurus, so consistency is what I get first of all. So I just feel like consistent. What would the Hierophant be? I feel very like flexible and open, like with the Hierophant, and this consistency is like, man, like it's so hard to say. Maybe dealing with things that are like that are harder to talk about, you know. So maybe being very flexible, very open. Maybe dealing with heavy topics. Maybe dealing with people's structures, the structures of people. Definitely with death and the Hierophant, people's structures and helping them reorganize. Helping them get back to a stable mindset. Coming forward. Death in the Hierophant is 18. There's the moon. The moon is showing up for sure. Your imagination, the moon, your feelings. Your feelings matter. Your feelings are so important. I don't think you structured it that way though. Coming forward, you're. It's like you're presenting yourself in a way where people know, like that your feelings matter. The Hierophant. Oh boy. This is almost feeling like a Scorpio reading. Hierophant and creativity, like a new way of being. Very individual. The Knight of Swords. Taking flight. For sure. The Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. I wonder why the Nine of Swords is it feels like they're standing in water, so it's very interesting. So maybe, and I was just feeling like that emotion, your feelings. The horse is standing in water. Okay, yeah. You see how the horse is? Is that right? You see how the horse is? And then there's a person on top. I really feel like just in a past, and I don't want to bring up the past so much, but it's like a past archetype within you was like, you were the horse. You were the horse. You're standing in the water. You are making sure this person is dry. You're making sure this person gets over the cycle. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're helping. But you're an animal, so it's like you're not given the respect of another human being. You're given the respect, not the respect, because we should respect animals, but you're given like the archetype of an animal. So you're still ridden on, you're still utilized, and it's not really, I don't feel a humanitarian. I feel like a structure. I feel like an archetype that you weren't like, you're not forced under, but this feels like very south node, north node, like just like you were probably brought up around a lot of that sort of energy, so you did it a lot for people. You were a workhorse of a sort. Coming forward though, no, you are the Knight of Swords, and you are the writer. You are literally, and you're the whole thing. I don't see a separation actually. You're the whole thing. You're not utilizing anyone. You're using all aspects of yourself to propel yourself as the animal, but then also act as humanitarian, as a human. It's not the old archetype of two people and then one's a horse and no, you're using your whole self to move forward. I love that. Damn, Six of Swords on the bottom. That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's the victory within that. There's no like, the victory isn't, and then 6 cards in the Rider Waite, and the most common tarot is a person on a horse. So I feel like, yeah, it's not the victory and there are people besides. So the victory isn't riding on someone else and then flipping the situation and then being the person to just vent or utilize someone else. The victory is within using your whole self to be like, hey, we can actually just move forward with ourselves and not have to utilize people like that, you know? The Two of Wands, Dominion, power, strength, a direction. You're not just moving forward blindly. You're moving forward with a direction in mind. Oh, and that's pure action. There's no stopping you with this. With Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands, yeah, there's no stopping you with the direction you're moving in. But it's not a blind direction. It may be blind because you don't know exactly everything about how, like, where you're going, but you feel it in your gut that you got to move forward in a way that serves itself, but in a way that also can serve others in humanity. It's the two of wands. It's both. It's one and the two. It's serving yourself and serving the other. It's a clear direction, though. Very clear. I say very clear, and what the hell is at the bottom? Ophiuchus, I love your energy. I do. I'm not like that. I'm not like, I love your energy. Let me just take it. No, my bad. I love to be around you guys. I love to have my energy and share it with you guys. But look at the bottom. Ace of Swords. It's a very clear vision. And then, I can't remember what I said, but all of that. That's serious. The direction. It's a clear direction. You're not letting anyone stop you. It's direct action because you are not the workhorse anymore. And no one should be the workhorse. Everyone should have their own inner balance of man and, I wouldn't say man and animal, but I don't know if that makes sense. You know, like, we have our soul, our primal sense, our the worker, and like the animal part of us that's natural, and we're accepting all parts, the natural parts of us and the parts of us that make choice. No part's bad, no part's good. I mean they're all good and bad. It's a balance. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna drone on. Maybe the burps were to get me to stop talking. What do we got? What do we got? I just flew out. Yes. On the, it feels like a christening almost. It feels like a baptism. I love the devil card. This is probably like the most weirdest tabooist reading I've ever probably done. But it's just funny because I mean it's on the day, so I don't mind. Devil card. Under the Hierophant. Love to see it because the Hierophant's a 5. And then the devil is a 10 meets a 5, a 1 meets a 5, a 6. It's a progression. I didn't even notice it, but you see how this Hierophant, you see how hard he's working away at whatever the hell he's trying to organize? It's like you literally are so flexible and so open. And that's what the Hierophant can be. Like, it can be just, it's not just about it can be very dominating over religion, but think about the other aspect of that. It can be very flexible, and like all religions are cool. And that's how I feel that way too. And that's the devil. It's like individual thought, individual self, coming forward, freedom from the structure that made you the workhorse. And with the elephant here, I'm seeing in the Hierophant, it could have been something that's deeply emotional to you. Probably people you've known for a very long time, but it's freedom. Because it's not about holding them up emotionally. It's about holding yourself up. And then surrounding people. And then sharing the load of emotional. Like not just being the entire animal, right? Everyone puts in the work. Everyone puts in the work. That's what you get with the devil card. Everyone's gonna put in the work. I love that. But the reward is so great because it's freedom. It's complete freedom. That's a 6. That's a balance. I love that with the devil card. And Capricorn, there too. And then if I think of Hierophant, that's a Taurus means Capricorn, which is means the devil is Capricorn. I think of Taurus, and then being the first Earth sign, then Capricorn being the last one. So first and last deacon. So this could just be a process you've been going through. The only piece that's missing is the middle. So maybe the middle of this process is very confusing, but coming towards the end of it, like in the beginning you probably knew it was starting, coming towards the end of it, you'll know what the end of it looks like. Because it's going to look like freedom. The beginning of it probably looks like a structure, like constriction, or just really having to work things out, consistent effort, but the coming through, it's going to be freedom. It's going to be freedom. Ophiuchus, that's gorgeous. You deserve that so much. There's a fly in my face. Nope. No thanks. Wow. You deserve that. You know why you deserve that. Because you really love yourself. Only someone with enough love to be able to really help other people and restructure them would have that much love for themselves. It would just take discovering it and take finding it. This is the 9 of Cups. Next to the devil, self. There's so much self in this. But Nine of Cups under the Knight of Swords. It's a very independent energy. And now it feels dualistic. The Five of Wands underneath, conflict, strife. Oh no, my back is hurting. Okay, the Knight of Swords taking... It feels like the Knight of Swords is definitely moving to the Nine of Cups, like... And now it feels like the water that the Knight stands in is kind of stale, almost a little bit. This could be Eight of Cups feeling. So maybe like an environment moving away from... Moving away from because you're in search of your happiness. Happiness outside of anything else, just you. The Five of Wands here too, it's really interesting. Saturn, North Node, work to be yourself. This is probably taking a lot of work. Knight of Swords. I'm feeling frustration and anger now. If I'm feeling that with the happiness, it's like, there's the switch. This is pure happiness, and I'm supposed to feeling frustration. It could have just been frustrating to be the workhorse. It's just as simple as that. It's like frustrating to be the workhorse, but then the switch of just not even asking someone to utilize someone else, but actually flipping the switch and just being your own workhorse. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's. I don't want to be. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. You're not just this, you're the entire thing now. With the wings and the animal, you are full, complete, and that's what the Hierophant feels like. You're made up of so many complex, full, beautiful parts. And you can do it on your own and with a group of people, but you're not gonna be that horse anymore. You're not gonna not lower yourself, because the animals are, everybody is on the same level, but you're not gonna deny any of your talents. You're not gonna stay on the ground, you're gonna take flight, is what I feel. You're taking flight, for sure. And Nine of Cups is going to make you really happy when you do. You really happy, that's beautiful. So a Fool, so taking flight is going down, for sure. So cool. So cool. I said balance a bunch, and I don't remember why. But justice at the end. This is your justice. Under Two of Wands, and look at that. That was talking about balance around here. It's like you're taking care of you and you take care of others. There's no in between about it, and you know this because you know what it's like to take care of yourself. You know what it's like to feed your soul. You know, you can't feed anyone else's soul if your soul is hungry. And who's gonna feed you if they're not feeding you, if you're feeding them? Justice, though. It's the darkness and the light. You're accepting all parts of yourself. And when you're accepting all parts of yourself, you're allowing yourself to be all of it. And it's so beautiful. Like I said, there's so many talents, so complex. This energy is so much larger than I can really touch. It's so beautiful. Little justice here, it's like Venus, you're seeing your value in all your talents and all your aspects. The value within the light, the beautiful light things, and the value within the dark. There's value within all of it. There's things to be learned, there's beauty to be seen in all of it, and I think you're seeing that. And justice, because you're seeing that, the universe literally smacked you with another major arcana to say, because you see that in the dark, this is probably you, because you're in the dark and you are that light and you see it, we're going to bless you with this. Just keep that balance. Just keep that balance. Just as you are getting, this is what you deserve. And with Saturn here too, you get what you deserve if you are looking intentionally for it and you work for it, you know? If you are aware of yourself and you're aware of what you're looking for and you try to work your way towards it, more than likely, you will get the justice that you deserve. We're not in control of the time, we're not in control of where it comes from, how it comes from, but we're in control of what we do. And what we value and how we, like I said, there's beauty. I forgot about that, but I was definitely like value for sure. But there's beauty, there's abundance, there's so much, so much, and that's why it's justice. It's well deserved. King of Swords at the bottom. I like that. I like that. King of Swords and Justice feels like a conversation. I don't know what that's about, so maybe you're having a conversation with someone about something soon. Could be pretty serious. Or the King of Swords and Justice is like two people that are very sharp-minded, but I don't know, maybe one is good with history and the other one is just good with, I don't know, also, that could just feel like a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know what else is with that. We'll keep moving with the well-known archetype and get you out of here. Ophiuchus. Oh. My back always hurts the most in these readings. That's the balance. Love to be around the energy. My back hurts the most during these readings. Maybe I am going to intentionally ask for it to not hurt like this. Okay. Oh. The Maiden. And, like, I didn't mention this, but I don't know the meanings of these cards. So, bestest of luck. At the bottom, Gnosis. I don't know this one at all. I laughed because the first time I got it, the reading, I was like, what the, why didn't do this to me? So, luckily stayed there. But it probably means something. Protecting something. The Maiden. I know for sure, well, the number is 8, so it's definitely kind of strength-ish, like in the tarot, strength. Leo energy. But also the Maiden, since it is close to Virgo, it also gives me Virgo energy, because the Maiden is like Virgo. And so I just feel like with that selflessness in Virgo, it's a lot of selflessness. It's a lot of, oh, like, I'll definitely take care of you because I understand, you know, so there's a lot of understanding, a lot of heart within you. And not to be vulgar or anything, but there are a lot of, not vulgar, but I mean, because it's a natural human body part, so that's the devil thing. You know, everyone has that perception because of literally so many other people's devils. But there's a lot of nipples on here. And so it feels almost just like, you know, baby suckling. So maybe like baby handling people. And so but the Maiden is covered in the middle. Even though it's open and able to be seen, it's covered by the hand, your hand. So your actions, how you protect yourself. And I felt that with Gnosis. The way the bird fiercely protects. The moon, the imagination. Protect your heart. Your heart is very important and so powerful. So powerful and so abundant for you and yourself, and that's important. Look at that rose. It literally makes things bloom in the darkness. Even in the darkness. The power to make things bloom even in darkness is what the moon would kind of do. It's just your heart. Your heart power is beautiful, and you need it for yourself and for so many other things. So all these other nipples, it feels like they're just like, I don't know. Yeah, let the other people go find those. Let them go search for other things to suckle on, because you need your life force. You need your heart. I feel like I almost cannot breathe, but that's okay. There's a lot of information. Justice, you're coming through to beautiful justice. Is the last card in your reading? For sure. Beautiful. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe. I don't know if I said in the beginning, but like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications. Personal reading, information for that is down below. And other than that, I hope to see you on the next one. I love you guys. Ophiuchus. Stay safe, stay healthy. Drink water. That's important. Other than that, have a good one. Bye, guys.